We'll be starting off with purchasing a domain. So to purchase a domain, you will need to go to a domain provider. There are so many out there. You can use Namecheap, you can use GoDaddy, you can use Google Host or Go54. So for this tutorial, we'll be using Google Host. I will just simply enter the name of the domain I want to purchase. So I will just be showing this for the sake of this tutorial. We have already set up a domain that we'll be using for this tutorial. So for the sake of this tutorial, our e-commerce website would be called feelgoodsense.online. So once you enter the domain name you want to use, and of course remember that the extension you want to use is equally as important. So for this we're using .online. So we can see here that this domain name costs 5,000 naira. Depending on the extension you would be going for, that's what would determine just how much your domain would cost. So you can see here the different domain names that we can definitely go for. So if you enter another name here, the with another extension, the price is going to be different. So you can just go on and click on add cart to purchase that domain. So I'm being asked here to complete the payment, to complete checkout, and I would have to create a new account or login as an existing customer. So since I already have an account, I'll just go ahead and log in, and you'll be able to see my dashboard. Then we'll go into the next step of purchasing a hosting as well. So I already have an account and I have purchased my domain. So I'm going to go on now to purchase a shared hosting. So I'm just going to click on buy hosting here. So to buy hosting, I'm going to click on shared hosting option. It's one of the cheapest hosting options, so you can totally start with this. So we're going to be going with the Linux shared um, option. So we're just going to click on buy now. So you can see here per month billing cycle. So you can choose per month, but it's always advisable to do something that's a bit longer since your website it's going to be online for quite a while. So you can just choose annually, quarterly, or whatever you want to go with. So now you have to choose a domain you want this hosting plan to be linked to, right? So, of course, we've already registered our domain, so we're going to be saying I'll use my existing domain and update my name servers, right? So you're going to enter your existing domain. So for the sake of this tutorial, you can just enter. We will be entering the name of the domain that you had already bought here. So in my case, that will be Figo online, and you click on use domain, right? So then you would complete checkout. So you go ahead and complete checkout here, and the domain and hosting should be set up for you. Once that is done, you want to come back to the dashboard and click on hosting again, click on shared hosting. You should be able to see all your hosting plans. Then you click on manage, and then you click on cPanel. So once you click on cPanel here, we're on cPanel right now. You can now click just scroll down to WordPress Manager by Softaculous. Okay, so once you're here, we're going to be clicking on install so that we can install a fresh copy of WordPress on the domain name that we're going to be using for this tutorial. So for this tutorial, we're going to be installing WordPress on Everyday Tech Online, right? So we're going to take off this, and then we're going to click on install. Yeah, if you want to see a detailed video on how I describe how to install a WordPress website, you can simply check down below a link there to that video to see how to install WordPress via cPanel. So our website, our WordPress installation is done. So we can click on everydaytech.online/wp admin to see our installation. So we're just going to go ahead and close this and close this. So of course, once you are done installing, you should be able to see the Hello World default WordPress page. And then you can see our dashboard here. So we are basically good to go. You're just going to click on dashboard and you can see this. All right. So let's head on to the next part of this course.